life also with the one you love dwindled to a dim memory? Does your mate use every excuse in the book to avoid making love to you? Well, you're not alone. That's what we're talking about today, and we're trying to get couples back on the right track. You had a question.
Yeah, I have a question for the two couples up there. I know you're both working on your families. What about just getting away for like a romantic weekend, candlelight, wine, bubble bath, something like that?
Hey, this guy's got the right idea here.
Well, this is the first time we've been away from our kids since they were born, and our oldest is 4.
Oh.
I have a 12-year-old son from a previous relationship. So now that I know that we can get away from them and everything's fine, we might, yes.
Yeah, because, you know, that's great. What is that they say? You don't find time these days. You have to make time. I mean, we all know that. Who isn't working?
This was our first time away in a while, because with my son, he's a little bit on the wild side, so people tend to like want to have him for a couple hours, but not for days.
Nobody wants to take him.
We convinced somebody to let us come down.
He's 2 years old and he's very active. He's too active.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, you have a question?
Yes, I have a question for Chris and Joe. He works long hours, 6 to 12 sometimes.
Right, that's correct.
And you fix heaters and air conditioners.
Right.
Chris, are you sure he's not heating up somewhere else?
Oh my God! Chris, how do you answer that?
Well, no, that's not the case, because, you know, when the time comes, I show my paycheck. And
log those hours. But you know, there's probably a girlfriend on the phone you might complain with who says, "Well, honey, how do you know?" I mean, do you ever get to that point where you think maybe there's something else going on?
Yes, I have. I used to write his hours down.
You still do?
Because he had his copy, I had my copy.
Okay. I want you to meet our next couple. Chad says that Tess does this all the time, what we're talking about. Chad accuses Tess of never being in the mood for love, but rather than fight, they both keep all of their anger inside, and they sleep on separate sides of the bed. You guys have said that this is the first time that you're really coming out and talking about this, and I think that says a lot about how you love each other, the fact that you're here. Why is it that you decided to come and talk about this today?
He's the one who decided. I never even realized that there was that much of a problem until I got a call from your producer saying, what's going on?
Well, Rolonda knew.
Yeah, but you always know that there's a problem when we sleep on separate sides of the bed. We go out at night, we come home after a nice romantic dinner and try and get in, you know, sexual and stuff, and then she'll just turn her back and turn on the television.
That's because you always just want to jump right into it. You never want to rub my back or do anything.
Well, if you give me an
romantic.
incentive to do something else, it would be better. She just lays there.
But at least you're starting the communication process. You're saying, Tess, what? What do you in your most perfect time? What do you wish would happen? What would you tell Chad to do if you had to do it perfect? Your perfect night together.
I want him to at least be a little bit more romantic. I mean, maybe light a few candles, give me a little bit of a massage or something. I mean, he doesn't do anything like that at all. It's just, okay, let's go, let's get finished and go to bed, and that's it.
I don't think so. What was the other night that you so much enjoyed?
That was because for Valentine's Day, I thought, okay, I'm going to get something started. So I went out and I got some nice massage oil. I lit some candles in the bedroom. I put on some nice music. And so he thinks, okay, that's a good idea. I'll do it back, which is nice, but it was my idea first. He's got to come up with something of his own.
50-50.
But when do I have time? I work and I work and I work. I know that sounds like a lame excuse.
Wait a minute, what are you come here, what are you thinking here? This lady's going, What were you thinking, though, when she said that?
I just think that some kind of way they're going to have to find time. And look, y'all have your problems, everybody have problems. But y'all going to have to work it out.
Yeah. Chad, in your perfect world, what would you like to see happen? How would you like to see Tess be the perfect mate for you that way?
Oh, when I come home from dinner, you know, from work or something, we usually go out to dinner and a nice candlelight dinner and stuff. And she comes home and just sits on the couch.
We never have a candlelit dinner. We go out and eat fast food, or we run to the restaurant down the street. We've never had a candlelit dinner anywhere.
What was the restaurant we went to on Valentine's Day?
What are you saying back here? Come on, sorry. You know, everybody has a comment. Everybody out here is commenting. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking Valentine's Day, she made the plans. You keep talking about Valentine's Day, but there's 300 and how many other days in the year. And I have to tell all of you, that work thing is an excuse already. We all work.
Thank you. When we come back, we're going to try to help these couples out. We're going to help you too if you're having this same problem. We're going to help rekindle those flames of desire. And we're also going to meet a sex expert who's going to offer us some advice on how to ignite the sparks in our relationship. Stick with us. Help's on the way. We'll be right back.